Happy Friday, Aquarius. I thought I would treat you to an early morning soulmate messages from your person reading. We haven't done one of these in a really long time. And the messages deck has been refreshed. So I thought it might be a great time to do it. Are you ready? So these would be messages from the person that you love the most. Some of them are a little vague. Some of them won't apply. Some of them are triggering. But hopefully they will be relevant and accurate and will resonate with you and will give you some kind of a deeper understanding. What I find with these readings is usually you have a hunch or your intuition tells you what's going on, and these readings, I find them for myself, they're useful in confirming, in terms of confirming what I believe was going on intuitively. Can we have 3 messages, please, straight from Aquarius's person's heart, please, how they truly feel and want to say? All right, we're going to take 1, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's just see right away what we have coming out. This is interesting. I found the email you sent me a long time ago, but I'm worried you don't feel the same. So I think you may be in a situation where there have been ups and downs, and somehow, this is a bit sad, it's kind of like letter not sent or letter not received. It's possible that someone found an email or a text that you had sent, and maybe you thought they didn't reply, but they hadn't seen it at that time. They've only just seen it. Anyway, and they're wondering, do you still like them? It's kind of sad. This is very interesting so far. That topic I'm avoiding. So there may have been something that you suspected was going on and this person would avoid the topic, or I'm not sure, but yeah, look at this. My heart is calling for you. So maybe you're dealing with the kind of person that thinks with their head. Maybe that's why there's trouble now and you're not together. But this person is now, I think maybe they could be at the point where they can no longer be happy. They've realized that, making decisions, especially love decisions, only with their head, has made them very unhappy. 3 from the center pile, please, straight from Aquarius's person. All right. I'm going to take 5, 6, and 11. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and let's take 3 from this pile. Straight from Aquarius's person's heart. 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what we have. Movie star. That could mean anything. Maybe you are a movie star or look like a movie star. Maybe you both like the same movie star, or or you're a relative of a movie star. Maybe you to this person, you're just a star, a movie star. This is interesting. Your car wasn't there. I feel like this person is kind of a sad feeling. I think that they were looking for you, or maybe they are looking for you. And maybe they always look for your car. You know, maybe they know where you park for work or home. And it's bothering them that they didn't see your car. They're wondering where you are. All right, so something might have happened in May. Or you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. May is significant somehow there. All right, let's keep going. There are people who don't agree with us being together. Okay. Now, why can't I get that to focus? I almost had it a minute ago. Sorry guys, I know that's probably driving you nuts. It could be the, oh, there we go. There are people who don't agree with us being together. I feel like because this is a message from your person, that those people are on their side. Because I think this is something they haven't told you. Excuse me, I just have to clarify that for a moment. What kind of situation is this? Family or work? I just saw the Page of Swords. Somebody's jealous. Oh, yeah. When I see the Page of Swords, oh, and the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, somebody is jealous. And, you know, whoever these people are, your person, for some reason, is allowing themselves to be affected by them. Yeah. I hurt myself by letting you go. I'll say he did. Oh, look at this. I thought you loved me. Okay. Aquarius, I'm starting to get the feeling that this person, either they're slightly narcissistic or they are an expert at making every single life circumstance of theirs that they don't like somebody else's fault. It's clear so far, you know, it's highly probable that they're the ones who screwed up the connection. And now, because you're not fighting for them, because you're exhausted from all their crazy treatment, I thought you loved me. You know, they're wondering why you're not competing like all these little, you know, Cupid dolls. Anyway, okay, I'm going to be positive. Can we get more messages straight from Aquarius's person's heart? Yes, we're going to take 2, 5, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think we're going to take 3 from this pile and 3 from that pile. We're going to take 3, 6, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll take 3 more from this pile. We're going to take 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what we have. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. Yeah. I feel like that's how they feel, but they're not going to tell you that, you know. So someone might have a new car. Maybe this person wants to buy you a new car because maybe they screwed it up somehow. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm going to choke up here. So I feel like this person could be someone who is doing a total metamorphosis. This could be someone that wasn't spiritual at all when you met them. And they would probably die of embarrassment if any of their friends knew that they prayed. But this person, I think, whatever situation you're in with this person, the connection is in such peril that this person is just suddenly wanting to do all the things that you did for them. You know, I spent time praying for you this morning. I love you. This person might have, you know, previously prayed on your downfall, and now, you know, I think that because of the destruction, you know, and the nothingness that they're looking at, and the fact that you didn't get them back, you know, they were expecting you to, you know, to return the equal force, you know, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. They were expecting you to fight with them the way they were, you know. But look at this. There's only one card that says Aquarius in this entire deck, and it just came out. I fantasize about you often. Can anyone impress you? I think that they think that you're not impressed by them. They may have low self-esteem even though they had a high ego. They don't understand that you weren't asking for more, you know. And they're paranoid. I don't think you are seeing anyone else right now. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. Well, that's encouraging because at least you know they still care. Wow. Look at this. I really like this. So they've seen you out somewhere. I don't care if it was, you know, very briefly or in passing. It says, it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. I think that's wonderful. Let's get 3 more from each pile. 246. One, 5, and 6. 5, 6, and finally 4, 6, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. Is it truly over? The number 59 could be important. You could be 59. Someone in your family could be 95. It may be a number of a house or something. You could be seeing a May 9th Taurus or a September 5 Virgo. I think that this person may have not been paying attention to how much the connection was deteriorating. And I think they may be in a little bit of a panic that it could be over. showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us. But I do. I just want to appear unbothered. I think this person does have some self-esteem issues, so they overcompensate by having a big ego. As well, when I saw the message where they said that other people disapproved of the connection, that's connected to that message there too. And this person may care too much. This person is affected by that weakness, you know, when your happiness depends on whether or not other people have a good opinion of you. So, and obviously, you know, I believe myself that the only way to be happy is to not require everybody's good opinion of you, because it's virtually impossible. Even there were people who criticized Mother Teresa for crying out loud, you know. Anyway. Yeah, so this person is saying, if I could go back in time, I would have handled us differently. And this is number 33. I could be dealing with a Pisces there. You could be 33. Your person could be 33. Yeah, so I think what's happened here is, so this energy is where you aren't immediately in love with someone in the beginning. So you might be dealing with a couple of people. This might have been someone that you weren't serious about. Now, you can reverse the energies. I'm kind of being your divine masculine now, okay? On man. Okay, so I'm, you know, dating a bunch of women, right? And I'm kind of having in the back of my mind, you know, a worry, even an irritation, because you're something different, you know, and suddenly you start mattering to me, you know, and it's actually distracting. So, you know, what happens is the person fights it. You know, the masculine then will then fight it and push down the feelings. And sometimes they will deliberately overcompensate. So like one of those messages said, they would act around their friends like they don't care. They would do things that are incongruent with how they feel. So then they get to a point where they realize they're madly in love with you, but they're wishing, you know, they're thinking back on all these times where you were looking for, you know, a Valentine's Day gift or something, or you wanted, you know, you invited them to do something, you know, with your family, and they were just, oh, are you kidding? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in a relationship. But now they're looking back on that, you know, and looking back at that invitation that you gave them to, at Christmas time, to go see their parents, and they're wishing to hell that they had gone, and how, you know, what an honor it would have been, you know. And that's what that is. I wish I could go back. Yeah, they feel lost without you. This is an interesting energy. Now, I feel like this is, you know, again, it could be them, the narcissistic side. I thought we were fine, but I guess I was wrong. It's like they're blaming it on you. But also, I'll tell you something. This could be the new you. This is called the, what do they call it? Savvy. You know, when, this is not a very good analogy, but when children are exposed to court proceedings, and they don't even have to be involved in the court proceeding. Maybe they're not even being interviewed by a child expert. But parents always say, oh, they don't know what's going on. No, they know. They know very well. what's going on. And so what they do is they start shutting down. And it's called, and it's a very, I've seen it, I call it court savvy children. Well, what's happened with you, I think here, is that you've become savvy, you know, to these, to the, you developed a thick skin. You know, this I guess I was wrong thing, that is the tone of resignation, of I'm not even going to bother to fight about this anymore. I'm not even going to bother to expect more. Because this person has disappointed you, you know, to the nth degree. And the tragedy is that the intensity of your feelings have actually lessened. It's very sad, you know, when you let somebody down over and over again. And the saddest thing is when they're resigned to it, they accept it at some point. They'll fight it for a little while and then they accept it. What is it they say about Leo women? Never worry when Leo shouts and yells. Worry when they stop. You know. I thought it would be over by now, but somehow still feel the same about you. Now, this is interesting. This is your masculine. So this, you know, this guy was really very good at not feeling. He had developed every technique in the book, probably had 6 layers of skin, you know, to not, you know, 4 pentacles, you know, of shield around his heart. This person was used to having multiple people. And, you know, and so what would happen was their version of feelings was only that initial, it wasn't really love, it was the initial chase, the excitement, you know, the sexual conquest. And then it would dissipate and on to somebody else. So here's this guy saying, I thought it would be over by now, but somehow still feel the same way about you. So this person doesn't understand why. And it's not because you've manipulated them. It's not because, you know, it's because it's a twin flame connection and they're in love with you. And that person literally does not understand that some people, that, you know, that there are some connections that are very special. Anyway, your way of life is so different from what I know. Rest my case. So I do feel like I'm getting the energy from you. You could be an artist, or even if you're not an artist. I mean, I consider scientists artists. You know, I also consider. I got a confession to make. I have a personal shopper. Okay. She's Asian, and I would call her an artist in what she does. She is so incredibly inventive and creative, and even things that she doesn't know a lot about, products that she'll open the package and analyze stuff. You know, she's really an artiste, right? But I think that you're probably, you are Aquarius. So whatever way of life you're living, I'm willing to bet that one of the reasons why it's different from this person is that you are not confined to social norms, that you don't like to be ruled by rules for the sake of being rules, you know, unless they make sense and they're you know, essential, you know, to the safety of the public. But even then, you might point out a different way of doing things. So I think that you're very open-minded and nonconformist. That person is not so much that way. They may have had a very conventional lifestyle, and they're still trying to understand you. Oh, wow. Oh my God, I'm going to choke up here. So, there are not many things that can bring people comfort. Sorry, I had to stop the tape there. I'm just going to quickly explain this very simply. When your person was feeling stressed, and they may have a very stressful lifestyle, I'm willing to bet you that, before they go to bed, they may get 5 or 10 minutes of peace only. And that is only when they're thinking about you. Takes them completely out of any kind of stress. Amazing. This is the last message. I enjoy time spent with you. Perhaps we should get one more. How about if we mix all the piles together? Do a little bit of mixing. Maybe we should take these 3. Okay. I love this. I believe this. The reason why I think this is so cute is this is the last person. This person, when you met them, probably made fun of psychics and wouldn't be seeing, I mean, but they're actually confessing to you, I went to a psychic. So I think things had gotten really bad between you two. And you have opened their mind, Aquarius. Congratulations. This makes perfect sense. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. I never really know where I stand with you. Well, that's how, looks good on them, because that's how they made all those, however many women they were fooling around with, before they fell in love with you. But you are mysterious to them, and it's interesting because I feel like the more they get to know you, the more mystery there is. Oh, this is interesting. This is very this could be taken in a number of ways. I can't get through to you. Now, quite simply, you may just have them blocked. That's one way. But the other meaning, of course, is that they literally can't get through to you. And I don't think it's because you're not willing to listen. It's because they're having trouble expressing what they want to say. That may be combined with a partial shutdown that may be taking place, understandably, with you because of the mistreatment from this person. Sorry, Aquarius. I'm going to leave it at that. Very strong connection no matter what happens. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay.